Seahawks and Rams.
Wise guys may not agree with me. I'll take Seattle +3. 10 straight road wins, so that's not an issue. Tied for the fewest sacks allowed and the second most sacks. That's very Denver-like. It's easy to win games when your quarterback is the more comfortable. Averaging 6.5 yards a play, so they extend drives, keep Sam Darnold, JSN on the field, and not a small note, great special teams. #1 PFF. That matters because the Rams special teams have been wonky all season. Also the Rams. 3 of their 4 wins have been against backups on this winning streak. They're a little overvalued. To me, this is a pick'em game. I like Seattle getting a field goal. Keep your eye on special teams edge for the Hawks. 28-27, Seattle wins outright.
Colin had been saying that the Los Angeles Rams are like the best team in the NFL. I mean, he was saying that for a while now. Now he's saying they're a little overvalued because they've been playing bad teams. I've been having little whispers about that. Not to say just because a teammate is maybe slightly overvalued doesn't mean that means that they're bad. It just means that it's like, hey, we got to talk about this thing. But the Seahawks have also benefited from that as well to a degree. That's why these two teams playing each other are just so perfect. Obviously from a standing standpoint, divisional standpoint, rival standpoint, as well as they've had similar successes and failures against higher quality and lower quality teams. And so now this is kind of like, who you got? Who you got? Who you going up against right now? And you're going up against each other. It's really the ultimate barometer game when you look at it from a divisional standing, playoff quarterback roster, strength of schedule perspective. I mean, like, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I am so fired up for this game, man. I am. I really am. I am so fired up for this game. If you're not a Rams fan or a Seahawks fan and you have to figure out like, oh, what games can I watch? You better watch this game. You better watch this game. Hopefully it's Greg Olsen. I hope it's Fox. Hopefully Greg Olsen is calling this game. I really hope they got someone real doing it. And I hope it's Greg. I don't want to listen to Tom Brady or anyone else. Hope. Please be Greg. Give us Greg Olsen for this game. I'm so fired up. 28-27 is Colin's prediction. I think what I love about this game is that I honestly really don't have any true predictions right now. I'm looking at the Lions and the Eagles and the Bills and the Bucks and the Broncos. And the Chiefs. And to be fair, all of those games except for one, I can see many different outcomes. But I have a sense of where things can go. Or I should say, I wouldn't be surprised. Especially for many of there's really only like one outcome out of those other games that I would actually be like, you know, this is pretty surprising. Or this is pretty disappointing, that this is how that unfolded. This game I really have I can't lean in any one direction. I think if any team won convincingly, like pretty easily. I don't want to say like a blowout, because what is even a blowout these days? So, I like to say like, just really convincingly. Like they were just in control the entire time. I guess maybe like, similar to kind of how like the 49ers game, unfolded, for the Rams. Or or how the Seahawks played against the Cardinals. But yeah, I think this game's the potential to be such an awesome battle, and that's why I just hope this game is played straight up. It's not reliant, or it doesn't kind of start to break out a little bit because of like, just a really bad fumble, a muffed punt, like any of those fluky weird situations. Because then that has the potential to ruin a game pretty quickly. It really does. Right now, especially, I just think, the way how defenses are playing, the way how the offenses are playing right now, when you do kind of get that gap a little bit, like, I know we've seen some wild comebacks, but usually, we've been seeing some wild comebacks in like, teams that are just either, both teams, or half the team is not playing at the highest level. And I think when you get two really great teams going up against each other, it just becomes really difficult. And so a game can kind of get ruined, or just be a little bit more out of reach than you'd want for a competitive game. So hopefully we get to just see these two great teams going at it against each other. And if there are fumbles and turnovers just because it was great play and not just because of a wonky muffed punt, and now the Rams have the ball at the 5, or the Seahawks have the ball at the 5, like, obviously if you're an individual fan of those teams and you're like, yeah, that's great, let's go, what is this guy talking about? But like, I just want to be able to see an honest representation. We saw this with the Rams going up against the 49ers. They had some unfortunate they had the one unfortunate fumble that, like, had devastating consequences. And it's just like, you're like, yeah, it was good play by the 49ers and whatnot. You're like, but he doesn't fumble that ball 99 out of 100 times. So, like, it does distort the outcome a little bit. Even the Seahawks flying high, dominating the Cardinals, like, you know, getting all those strip sacks turned into touchdowns. Like, it's not the most normal thing. If they do that to Matthew Stafford, I'll be the first one to be like, this is crazy, right? Like, credit to Seahawks for understanding how to force a fumble on the quarterback and return it for a touchdown, apparently anytime they want. So I just want a straight up game where we don't have to kind of work around and try to be like, well, this was really fortunate, this was unfortunate. So we can just see who these teams are when they face each other, because it's going to matter. It's going to matter for these two teams, no doubt. So I can't wait. We're so close. We did it. It's Friday. We just got to get through Friday, Saturday, and then it's Sunday. Man, I want to sleep right up until this game. Who cares about any of the other earlier games? I think all the main games are on around this time. So, getting after it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single comment. So, you agree with me or disagree with me? Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get into some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here and absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all generally feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.